I'm here in Islington. I'm going to be asking the good people of this borough, the famed borough of Islington, the famed borough of Labour's chattering classes, what they think of Jeremy Corbyn. Do they recognise him? And do they think he could be the next Prime Minister? Madam, does this chap look familiar to you? No. Jeremy Corbyn?
No idea who that is.
Do you recognise this chap?
No, I'm sorry, I don't.
No problem. Do you recognise this chap? He'd renationalise the Royal Mail. He'd give you a pay rise, potentially. If I told you it's Jeremy Corbyn.
Jeremy Corbyn.
And he's a left-leaning Labour leadership candidate.
He's a politician.
Politician.
I see.
I know the name. I can't remember. Can't think what he's famous for.
Jez We Can. Does that mean anything to you?
Yes, we can. No.
What do you think?
He's my MP.
What do you think of him, sir?
Beautiful!
No. Excuse my friend here,
okay.
but
No, excuse anything.
he is so left-wing,
Yeah.
it's dangerous.
You think he's dangerous?
Dangerous. Dangerous.
Is he the most dangerous man in Britain?
Bad as a fucking hatter.
He's polling very well. Very left-wing. What's your thoughts about that?
Well, left wing is quite good.
Left-wing's good.
Be a nice alternative.
Okay.
I think it's great. I think Labour really do need to swing to the left.
Yeah.
I think it's amazing. I think he's a good core Labour values.
Do you recognise this gentleman?
Jeremy Corbyn.
What do you think about him, sir?
Great.
Do you recognise this gentleman?
Yes, of course.
What do you think of him, sir?
I'm going to vote for him.
He's going to vote for. He's going to vote for him. What do you think of him?
I think he's a fine man.
He's bringing back what proper Labour values are.
Yeah. And you think he could be a future Prime Minister?
No.
Do you think he'd be a good Prime Minister?
I'm not so sure about that.
Do you think he should be the next Labour leader, at least?
I personally think yes, but I don't think it'll be a good thing for the Labour Party.
I really like his ideals, but I don't think he will hold the Labour Party together.
I think he is possibly going to be the next Labour leader.
Do you think he'll be the next Prime Minister?
No, definitely not.
Why not?
Because he's totally unelectable. If Ed Miliband's unelectable, he's definitely unelectable.
Okay.
I don't believe in his policies.
Okay.
And I believe you work for what you have.
Jeremy Corbyn thinks the minimum wage should be £10 now.
It should be, yeah, I think so, yeah, the price of everything.
Renationalisation, higher wages.
Well, I'd love to see a lot of changes.
This gentleman could be the next
Excuse me,
Prime
darling,
Minister.
Darling.
Really?
Darling. it's
What's
all
your
about
name,
it.
boy? What's your name, boy?
No, not him. Him.
His name's Jeremy.
Fuck.
What do you think?
Unprintable.
Future Prime Minister?
Oh, I hope not. I'll have to leave the country.
Oh no! That might be a good thing. Do you think he could be a future Prime Minister?
Hopefully.
Think he'd return Labour to its core founding mission?
Yeah, he should do, and they should do, yeah.
And what about the other candidates? Do you hold much hope for them?
Not really, they're all a bit wishy-washy Blairites, aren't they?
What do you think of him, madam?
Load of rapping.
Jeremy Corbyn?
What do you think of him, madam?
What do I think of him? I lived in Hackney for a long time. No comment.
Is that a good thing? Sir, do you recognise this chap?
Jeremy Wanker Corbyn.
Jeremy Wanker Corbyn.
Tony Blair was in the paper today talking about him, saying that he didn't like him. He
Yeah.
was too left-wing.
Does that make you like him a bit more?
Well, sort of.
If he does become the leader,
Excuse me, can I
the
get
Labour
my tits
Party
out?
is
Oh,
going
it's-
to
I thought
suffer for generations to
Excuse
come.
me. Can I just say something? It's all a load of fucking shit, to be honest. Okay?
I wouldn't pay any attention to what she's saying.
Nobody paying attention to
It's
anything.
quite incisive, actually.
Yeah?
It's a load of bollocks. I mean,
Do you know
a lot
why?
of people agree
Because it's
with
a
you.
load of bollocks, it's a load of shit.
Yeah.
Okay? Let's be
Nova,
honest.
Nova
Let's be honest.
TV.
Madam, does this chap look familiar to you? Do you recognise this chap?
No.
Are you Owen Jones?
Sorry? I think he's going to destroy the Labour Party.
Why would he destroy the Labour Party?
Too far to the left.
So you think he could potentially be the next leader then?
I think so, yeah, but it'll be a disaster.
Jeremy Corbyn, he should be the next leader of the Labour Party. He should be the next Prime Minister. Do you want me to carry on?
Will he be the next Prime Minister?
No. Because most people in Britain vote differently from me.
He's my local MP.
Yeah. Good MP?
Oh, yeah.
He's a little bit dodgy.
Jeremy Corbyn?
What do you think of him, madam?
I adore him. I think he's wonderful.
You adore him?
I do.
Do you think he'd be a good Prime Minister?
Absolutely. No reason why not.
Would he be the next Prime Minister if he wins this Labour Party leadership campaign?
Possibly. If enough people back him, then yes. We need to get rid of New Labour and start again.
Are you a Labour member?
Of course.
Not positive? No. Why is that, sir?
I'm Conservative.
He's called Jeremy Corbyn. He's the most left-wing candidate. Does that sound positive to you?
Left wing always sounds positive, yeah.
I've got to crack on with this.
No, what's your name?
My name's Aaron. I've got to crack on with this.
I think he would make the Labour Party vaguely resemble what the Labour Party should resemble, as opposed to the other time servers or Tory lights who are standing for the election.
But if he's unelectable, what does that mean?
Well, I don't think he's unelectable necessarily. I think it's unlikely he'd be elected. I think the Labour Party should be putting forward a programme and then arguing for it passionately and saying this is what we think, and trying to persuade people to agree with them and believe in the same things.
And they could win on that if they did that, you think, potentially?
Potentially, yes.
So what do the people of Islington think about this chap, Jeremy Corbyn, and his campaign to be the next Labour Party leader? Some people don't like him. Some people do like him. Some people have never heard of him. There is a sense that he's a more prominent figure. He's got a higher media profile now than he did a week or two ago because of the whole leadership event. I get the sense that there's as much venom from the right of the Labour Party, people who might define as Blairites or centrists, as there is from those outside the party, UKIP or Conservative voters. That was certainly the case as we spoke to people on the streets today. What I found particularly interesting was that even his fans, even those who say he would be the outstanding candidate to return Labour to its founding values and mission of socialism, even these people don't actually see him as a Prime Minister. They agree to some extent with his critics who don't really think he'd make the party electable, a party of government. I'll be talking to Jeremy tete-a-tete, one-on-one, Novara TV this Tuesday. You can watch that both on our YouTube channel and on Facebook, so tune in. Thanks for watching. Bye.